You'll never make money trading until you learn this trick. You've seen these videos everywhere, promising you the secret to getting rich fast. Maybe you even clicked this, hoping I'd hand you my system. But here's the truth. If I ever had a strategy that actually worked, you never hear about it. Not even if you dragged me to a CIA black site. Think about gurus flexing online, saying they can turn $300 into $50,000. That's 166 times return. If I had a strategy like that, I wouldn't be selling you a course. I'd be borrowing every dollar I could and compounding it until I ran the world. But why aren't they doing that? Because the truth is, they don't know how to trade. If they did, they'd be living like me, cutting every expense, moving back home, and maximizing their wealth instead of flashing a Ferrari. Here's the part nobody tells you. If you want to make a living day trading the way these guys talk about, you'd need to pull insane returns. These gurus will say you can do it. They will even say you can start with small amounts of money. I'll give you more though. Let's say you start with $10,000. To live off that, you'd need to triple or quadruple your money every year. And that wouldn't even afford you a high income. Those 300% returns, not even the best hedge funds in the world come close to that. If they did, they would have infinite money. And if you could do this, you wouldn't just stop at 10,000, you would borrow every dollar you could and scale to 100,000 and beyond. If you could make returns like that, in 15 years, you'd have $10 trillion. That's how the math works. Which means the trick isn't a trading strategy. If it was, they wouldn't need you. So, if the trick isn't day trading, what is? Selling the dream. Look around. Every so-called profitable day trader ends up doing the same thing. Selling courses, starting Discord groups, or posting flashy videos. They outright tell you if you're paying attention.
With this decision, after years of teaching, doing live calls, running my Discord group every single day, helping thousands of people become profitable traders. Thousands has been accomplished in that regard. My courses have made me a lot of money. My trading courses have made me over $250,000.
The real money wasn't in day trading. It was in selling courses. Have you ever tried a trading course or been tempted by day trading promises? What were your results? Let me know in the comments. Now, think about Ferrari flexing. If you really had a strategy that compounded money like magic, buying a $300,000 car wouldn't make sense. That's millions of future returns thrown away. No real trader would do that. In fact, when I first earned enough to be able to afford a dream car, I realized I couldn't buy it. This money will be worth so much more in a few years. How can I rationalize having a car and missing out on massive returns? But for a fake guru, it's marketing. It's bait. They show you the lifestyle so you believe they cracked the code, when in reality, their income comes from selling the dream, not trading. They even admit it themselves.
I used to share my profits a lot, y'all. My profits that I was making from trading, not the profits from courses. Not blur out my account. I would show how much money I was making every day. I was really, really open with basically putting people in my pockets, in many words. And I did that for the first 3 years of teaching and promoting my courses. The courses sold themselves, basically, when I was doing that. People love profit proof.
Showing profits isn't about helping you. It's about building a funnel that convinces you to buy the dream. Now, let's say for a second someone was good at day trading. They'd still have another problem. You're not just trading against beginners. You're trading against the best computers in the world. Firms like Citadel spend billions hiring PhDs, building models, and running algorithms that can execute trades faster than you can blink. Even with all that money, most hedge funds still lose to the basic stock market. That's the level of competition. So ask yourself, if billion-dollar firms with the fastest tech and the smartest people can't consistently beat the market, how are you, sitting at home with a laptop, supposed to do it? Doesn't it make far more sense to sell someone the dream of winning than to actually play yourself? This is why the house always wins. The algorithms, the brokers, the market makers, they are the ones cashing in. You're not trading for financial freedom. You're paying for entertainment and making Ken Griffin, CEO of Citadel, rich in the process. These guys will even admit to you it doesn't actually make sense to chase trades every day.
Mommy mode, I was starting to step away from the day trading because if you guys are traders, like for real, then you know there is not a quality trade every day. I don't know. Quite frankly, I'm just not interested in the day trading anymore. What I'm interested in is long-term swing trades and leaps. Leaps, y'all.
To maintain credibility, they need to recommend profitable trades. That's very hard to do day trading. This is why most gurus pivot to swing trades or leaps. They are much easier to predict and it's far less stress over losing credibility. Leap options are options that take years to pay off. Basically, long-term investing. Thus, even the day traders end up doing long-term investing. Any story you hear of someone turning a few $100s into thousands never comes with a sequel, because eventually they lose it all back. Now, if you've been following my channel, you might be wondering, why don't I sell a trading course if there's so much money in it? I mean, all these gurus are making six figures selling them. The honest truth? I enjoy being right. I couldn't sell you a day trading course telling you can make money if you couldn't actually do it. And if I had a strategy that could reliably make me rich, I'd be running it quietly in the background, not filming YouTube videos about it. Why would I sell the goose that lays me golden eggs? I talk about stocks because if I think a stock is valuable today, I have already purchased it. I've even used margin. I can't buy any more of the stock if I wanted to. The opportunity isn't repeatable, so I can share it. I lose nothing. Plus, if I make a glaring mistake, hopefully you guys can point it out to me and help me learn. But a trading strategy? That's repeatable, which is why I can't share it. If I ever sold a course, it would be purely educational. I would never promise massive, consistent returns. And even still, I'd be worried about giving away the golden goose. The moment someone is selling you their secret strategy, it should be a massive red flag.
I'm going to show you the model that genuinely does not fail. Now,
it means it either doesn't work or it's not scalable enough for them to actually use. Teaching is their real income stream, not trading. That's why I stick to analyzing the stock market, investing themes, and economic trends on this channel. Those are things that you, the viewer, can actually use to build real wealth without pretending there's a magic button that's going to make you a millionaire. Here's the reality. Day trading is not a magic money machine. Most of the so-called gurus you see online aren't making their wealth from trading. They're making it from teaching you how to trade. And if a strategy really worked the way they claim, they'd be quietly running it themselves, not showing off Ferraris or flashy lifestyles. The truth is, the best way to build real wealth isn't chasing the next hot stock or trying to beat billion-dollar algorithms at their own game. It's understanding the stock market, identifying valuable companies, and learning how to analyze trends. The kind of skills you can actually use to grow your money over time. If you take one thing away from this video, let it be this. Ignore the promises of overnight riches. Focus on learning, focus on the companies, and focus on the market itself. That's how you protect your money grow your wealth, and avoid traps most day traders fall into. Now I want to hear from you. And this question is very important. I hope you can help me figure it out. If you're 40 years old with $1,000 in investments and it doubles every year, when would you take your money out? You can't spend the money while it's in there. And once you take it out, you can't put the money back in. After 10 years, you would have $1 million and be 50 years old. After 20 years, you would have $1 billion and be 60 years old. After 30 years, you would have $1 trillion and be 70 years old. You see the dilemma? You're richer, but older, and thus less able to enjoy the wealth. I'm interested in your solution to this problem. Drop a comment and let's talk about it. If this video helped you see through the hype, make sure to hit that like button. It helps me keep making content like this for you. Thanks. Bye.